And what up, everybody at once? Tim and Scary Squad. What's up? What's good?
I want to see how different Tim is now that he's a two-time dad.
Man, I'm tired.
Is it like double the content now? Because I remember when you at first you were like, "Man, my content is going crazy." When you had your daughter.
What? I would like to do more content with the boy, but I was going so hard with the Veda content initially is because it was pandemic. We were home. I would just be like home and I'd be like, let me do some funny shit with the baby, right? Now that it's 2, it's just no time. It's like if I'm either running around or holding one of them. So it's like, I wish I could do more goofy shit with the boy, but I don't have the time. I feel sorry. I got all these little funny reels with Veda and then with Q. I'm like, sorry, man, I got a couple pictures with you. That's about it.
Well, your phone hand is taken now, because before you got to, carry and record, and now you got your phone hand is taken up.
Yeah,
you got to carry both of them.
It's just it's a whole thing now, bro. But hey, we're here.
We're here, man. We're here. Also, it's different because you're just showing that it's always different with the second child. You're just making that more true, Tim. You know what I'm saying? The second child, you care more. I mean, you care less. You've already done this first thing. You got this down pat. The second child, y'all be on cruise control. Y'all don't show that second child no love.
Well, the thing about it is, and I feel bad about it, is because it's like the first time around, everything is new, so everything is cute. Yeah. Oh man, she's shitting and farting. Oh, this is adorable. Everything she does is like, oh, she just rolled over. Oh, amazing, right? With the second one, literally the other day, she was like, oh my god, he just kind of rolled over. I was like, oh. Hey.
You're like, be original.
Been there, done that. But now I'm really, I'm trying to keep that in check and not give him like a complex in the future. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to give him the same energy, but it's definitely different. It's a whole new world than the first one, but figuring it out.
Hey man, listen, that's all you can do. My daughter just graduated high school, so I'm big chilling right now, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
You're like,
bro, crazy.
Done. But here's the thing, like now it's like we're not gonna be those parents like, oh, you gotta get a job and get out, but you gotta do something. She be sleeping in to like 11, 12 o'clock. She ain't doing nothing. I'll be like, yo, hey, I'm not raising no grown ass person, bro. You gotta either do something, go to school, or get a job. So
she just graduated high school, man. This is the time to sleep until noon and not do anything with your life.
Tim. Hear me out, Tim. She eat too much for that shit, bro. Okay? She eat like she on a football team trying to bulk up, bro.
And where did she get that from, Tahir?
You said what now?
Who did she get that from?
I was depressed.
Tahir, how many jobs did you have at that age?
At her age, at 17, I had already worked at the junkyard, and I was still working at White Castle. So by 17, I had been working at White Castle for a year and a half.
Damn.
But I also had my own car at 17.
That's what I'm saying.
17, I had worked at my family's restaurant, and I was a busboy at Foot Locker. Not busboy.
I was about to say, a what? Stock? Oh, okay. Is that where the shoe love came from, or you already had it?
I always enjoyed shoes. I honestly think my love for shoes as I got older just came from, being younger and my family not being able to afford new shoes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you kind of grow up, as soon as you get a little money, you're like, okay, now I'm gonna start buying up all the shoes that we couldn't afford when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Man. Now it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy up all the shoes. I think that's where it came from. I still wouldn't necessarily consider myself like a shoe head. I don't know names and drop dates and all that. I kind of just buy what I like,
That is. Do you buy less shoes now that you can afford more shoes?
So I probably really went in my beginnings of getting a little bit of money You know what I'm saying? I want to say like first, living on my own and like just buying, and especially going on tour and just going crazy. Like my first initial like, oh, shit's kind of popping right now, right? Now, not only do I not have room for shoes anymore, wifey's also like, if you buy another pair of shoes, she's just like so irritated. And also like, I just don't, I buy all these shoes and I really only wear like one pair of Air Maxes that are my go-tos or one pair of like Adidas, and then all the other ones just stay in the closet. So it's kind of like, what's the point,
I, one, don't have the space. Two, once I got to a place where I could start buying exactly what I wanted, that's when my wife found a love for tennis shoes too. So then I was buying 2 of everything. And it's like, you don't even really fuck with shoes like this, bro. Like, you wow. So then it went to a point where I couldn't buy me without buying her something. And the shit I was wanted was on GOAT. So now I got to buy 2 or whatever on GOAT. I'm like, bro. So, and then I ran out of space too. Absolutely ran out of space. So
I don't do it.
Yeah.
Are you a shoe guy, Pat?
Nah, I like slides.
Yeah.
Comfy.
Pat is a sandals or barefoot guy. You'll catch Pat walking around downtown with just socks on. He's a different type of dude, Tam.
Well, I remember it's so crazy. There was this dude in high school, and I don't even know if he was popular. I saw him maybe 2 or 3 times. He could have just not even been to the school, but he had on moccasins with like jeans. Not like Pocahontas moccasins that look like Uggs. They were like the slip-on ones with the plaid fur inside. And I was like, hey, those are kind of cool. Where'd you get them? And he said, Rite Aid. And I was like, you mean like Rite Aid? And he said, yes, Rite Aid. And I was like, I didn't know you can do that. And it was a comfort move that was made, I guess, stylish. And
that fool was sexy, right?
No, he could dress though.
But was he attractive in the face at all?
No.
He looked weird. Sounds like
he looked weird in the face. He kind of looked like he could have been like, I don't know. It was like a exotic, like, are you human type of shit? The people who kind of look a little bit like animals.
Okay. So that was kind of a part of his brand, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he's just got to be weird. I feel like if you're super attractive, you can just get away with not, knowing how to dress or just wearing some bummy stuff, or like super tall dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to be dressed well. They get attention just because they're tall. As a short man, I always had to be well dressed, always had to have clean kicks. It was like just something that had to come with the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
Is that why the NBA is like a mess in the post-game interviews? You remember that, like, that stretch where everybody had the red glasses and like it's still pretty bad, but it used to be really, really, really bad. I didn't know that was a hype.
I try to always preach to women, like, look, man, tall dudes are usually going to be really lame, because they get all the attention as soon as they walk in the room, it's hard to find clothes that fit them. So it's like, if you want the best, the most fun personalities, you got to bring it down. Eyes down here.
Shorter guys, we check off a lot of boxes. Okay, ladies, let me just go ahead and run down the list. First of all, if we care about how we look, usually our clothes are going to be tailored. Okay, I'm a 38-28. They don't make that, so I have to get it tailored. Okay, making all my pants to go there. Second of all, we care about grooming. I go get my manicures and my pedicures, and not only that, I manscape. Okay, I manscape with the lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the weed whacker, the ear and nose hair trimmer. I use the crop preserver, the ball deodorant, okay, and the crop reviver toner. I care about how it looks because I want to impress you. All right, I want to go somewhere and make you feel proud when I'm out with you. I want your golden girls to be like, oh, this him. I want the beach. If you're not getting that, okay, if your lady's not getting that from our homegirls, fellas, you need to step it up. Okay, you need to go ahead and grab this Manscaped package. They got the 4th generation trimmer. It features cutting-edge ceramic blades to reduce grooming accidents. And we all know those horrible nicks that come with manscaping down there. That is a thing of the past. Go ahead and upgrade your entire life. It's the summertime. All right, we're throwing glizzies on the barbecue. We're taking our shirt off. We're manscaping. We're doing it right. We're joining over 8 million Pew Patriots worldwide who've trusted Manscaped with this exclusive offer to you. And what is that offer, you ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping. Not just the US of A, okay? Worldwide shipping with our code. All you have to do is go to manscaped.com and use code DIYS, okay? You're going to get 20% off with free shipping. What's better than that? Absolutely not. Nothing. Do it right now, okay? Go to manscaped.com/DIYS. Use our this code DIYS to get 20% off. You're welcome.
I really use the Manscaped too.
Oh, we do too.
Yeah,
I use the draws are the best.
Oh,
they're so soft. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, they're great.
I love it.
Real quick, Tim, last time I saw you, we talked about eating weird stuff.
Yeah,
So I wanted to bring this to the podcast. I ate baby cow heart.
Oh, word! It was delicious, wasn't it?
It was kind of good. And
was it on a skewer?
Well, how'd you know that?
I just
how
assumed.
They come?
Huh?
Is that how they just come?
I've just assumed when I imagined like little cow hearts, I just imagined like a few of them on a stick. That's just how I imagined it.
It was 3. It was 3 on a skewer.
Japanese barbecue.
It was Peruvian.
Oh, I've had hearts at a Peruvian spot too.
Veal heart. It came looking like well done steak. It was kind of in the shape of not a real heart, but like a cartoon heart.
Yeah.
it had salsa on top of it. And even though here's the messed up part, I only took like a couple bites of one. So a baby cow, there was 3 baby cows on a skewer, and I was just like, I like tasted one. I had texture difficulties, and I don't know. I had a mental block, but I tried it, and I was nervous. I was gonna have nightmares, like like the cow's last moments.
Or you bite into it and you see like the cows like past relationships. And his first love.
And the messed up thing is there's 2 hearts that didn't get eaten because I was like ill, so there's 2 hearts that were
wasted the heart.
Wasted some baby cow hearts. And
I would have tore up those hearts, man.
I don't know how to do y'all know how to get past texture issues though? Because it was like tough.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce?
Just drowning in hot sauce, man.
That's what I past texture though.
People who eat chitlins, you can't like the texture of slimy ass, flimsy, slimy ass chitlins, bro.
What do you really like?
Hot sauce.
What would you compare it to? The texture of chitlins? Like glass noodles?
Yeah, maybe, but a little slippery, a little slimier, like that.
Kind of like,
and it's like noodles kind of have a different type of, like, I don't know if it's buoyancy, they're like glass noodles, but this is like, it is just like mushy. It's like really flimsy, so it's not like, it doesn't give like that pushback. It's just it's almost mushy to the point where it's like, how is it even holding its shape?
Oh, it's like liquidy a little?
Huh?
It's like kind of liquidy?
Not liquidy, it's just like super flimsy, but it's still like fleshy because it's actually intestines, but it's just
Wait, so Tim, you've had chitlins too then?
I've had intestines. I can't say I've had them like the way that chitlins are prepared necessarily. Like I've had like Thai people and other Asian countries will sometimes put some intestines in some soups. You know what I'm saying? I've also had like at a Korean barbecue spot, they'll do large intestine and small intestine on the grill as well.
There's a flavor
I used to do this show called Acquired Taste, where we would go to different restaurants that had like the most, interesting foods and try it out. And I went to a Korean barbecue spot and it was intestines on the grill. Yeah, so I'm familiar with the texture. I would prefer some heart texture to some chitlins texture to some intestines texture.
What would you say is the most interesting food you've ever eaten, Tim?
So I told Pat this story on me and David So's podcast. Now, okay, let me give you some context. All right. First of all, I'm sick. I'm sick. If that's why I sound like this. Secondly, so I used to say this thing where I'd be like, "Yo, man, I eat anything because I feel like everybody just eating like beef, chicken, or pork, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're all getting the life energy from these 3 specific animals and some fish. You feel me? So I'm like, for me, if I'm eating some different animals, maybe I'm getting some different energy and it's going to help me live longer. All right. Ooh. So you might be getting chicken, beef, and pork and fish life energy. But if I eat these frog's legs that you're not fucking with, now I got frog energy in me. Right. So I'm always down to try some different stuff. Okay. So I was doing a episode of some show in the Philippines, and the whole concept of the show was a fan takes me around and shows me around. The producers in the beginning were like, "What do you want to do out here? We're only there for like a day or two to knock out this episode." And I was like, "Look, I have this thing where I be just trying to try the weirdest thing on the menu, you know?" And so they were like, "All right, bet."
It went out at the most epic point in your story, and Tahir guessed what he thought you were gonna say food wise.
Well,
Tahir,
you have to guess.
I said, I feel like it either has to be like bear or cockroach, because bear is so raw and primal. You get the energy of that, or cockroach because it can live through anything.
That's a good reputation to have, Tim. Bear to cockroach.
It's something in the middle. All right. All right. So how's my Wi-Fi? Am I straight? Can you guys hear me?
It's a little choppy. Yeah, it's a little choppy.
All right. Sorry about that. It's because I'm upstairs trying to avoid the babies. All right. So I was gonna say, to be clear, this is not a regular Filipino dish. All right. They had to. It was people in the Philippines holding the cameras like, God, for real? So
really,
they took me like an hour and a half outside of Manila to a restaurant that specifically like is known for serving more unique items. All right. So what they would do for the show is they brought me how the item is prepared on the menu after it's cooked up and seasoned and all that. And then they would bring me the raw form. Okay. So first they started off, it was a whole presentation. At first it was like, oh, ants, just ants on a plate. And then they brought it to me how they would whip it up with some garlic and whatever, stir fry, something, right? And then as it progressed, it got a little crazier and crazier. And then they were like, oh, okay.
Ants, though.
Started off with ants.
It got a little crazier. Okay.
It cleanse your palate.
Yeah, right. So then they brought out some chopped up beef butt and testicles. It was like a butt ball soup. Then they brought it out in the soup, right? So I was like, all right, super straight. So then they brought out what is known to be like a Filipino delicacy, balut. You ever had balut or heard of balut? Tahir?
I heard of beluga whale.
No, it wasn't no whale. But balut is basically like a duck fetus. All right, it's it's an egg where the yolk has kind of developed a little bit, but it's hard boiled. So when you crack the shell open, you kind of see a little developed little duck in there. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is all right. Some people will only eat the white part. Some people eat the actual little duck in there. They throw a little little salt and pepper and you eat it how you want to eat it. They love it out there.
Did you do the famous Mike Tyson quote before you ate it? Say, I'm an animal. I eat his kids.
Ooh, I don't think we pulled up a picture when you told me the first time.
Okay, so but that wasn't it though. That wasn't the main thing.
Oh,
because I was like, okay, I've had this before. I've heard of this. This is, you know. Then they brought out the main thing, which was beetle larva. All right. So the way it is on the menu is deep fried with some tartar sauce, like some calamari type situation, right? But when they brought it out, bro, the live version, it was little. Remember that scene in The Lion King, the slimy yet satisfying, when they were trying to teach Simba how to.
That's satisfying. Yeah.
It was that, but in real life, crawling around on the plate like 10 of them, squishing around and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. Bring me the fried one, right? But the dude that was hosting me was like, no, you ready? He grabbed the live one. And he was like, are you ready? Are you down? And I was like, I had talked all this shit about life energy and how I ain't no bitch and I'll eat whatever. And I was like, God, I gotta do it. I gotta do it for camera. So I picked this thing up and I swear it was like the size of my thumb, dog. And I had it in my fingers, and it's like doing this. It's like undulating, you know what I'm saying? In my fingers. And I didn't want to just swallow it, no pause, because I felt like it's not gonna look good on camera. So I'm like,
And
all right,
he ain't gonna be dead. He gonna have more babies inside of you.
Oh yeah, it would have just taken over my system. Shout out to Bow Wow. And like, but like,
Wow.
so I bit the head off, no pause, play. And then for camera, it gushed. And then I chewed, and then I swallowed, just, you know, to make it look real good on camera. And then and I kind of blacked out. I don't even remember how it tastes, you know what I'm saying? And then I told Pat I got back to America and I was chilling, and like for a week I had a funny feeling in my stomach. I was like, oh man, something's not right. I had to go to the doctor, get some pills. It was crazy. So there you go.
You ate a parasite, and then you wondered why you had a funny feeling in your stomach.
But it added 10 years onto my life though. Because now I have beetle larva energy in me.
Let me tell you something, man. First of all, Tim, I commend you for standing strong, not being a bitch per se. I would have been a bitch. I would have. No! Oh my God, get that bug away. Tahir don't do bugs, baby. I would have been all of that and more. And this right here is a perfect example of why I just order Factor meals. Okay. I'm always on the road. Y'all know I'm busy. I'm going into one city, coming out of another city, basically just getting home for a couple of days. With Factor, I get to skip the trip to the grocery store and skip the chopping, the prepping, the cleaning up, all of that. All right. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes. So all you have to do is heat it up and enjoy. And when I say fresh, never frozen, that's exactly what I mean. That arrive to your door in a box. It has that dry ice on it to keep it cool. It is not frozen. I've enjoyed many Factor meals, the shakes, the snacks. It is delicious. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm a foodie, just like Tim. I ain't eating no bugs or nothing like that, but I am a foodie. And I was ready for this food to be unseasoned. I was ready, but it was not. It was very seasoned. It was very delicious. Poke a couple holes in the plastic, 2 minutes, get it out, whipping it, and it is ready to go. So if you're looking for calorie-conscious options this summer, try the delicious dietitian-approved calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. If you need an extra boost to support your wellness and your goals this summer, try the Protein Plus meals with 30 grams of protein or more per serving. Basically, what I'm saying is they have something for everyone, okay? Choose from 34 plus chef-prepared, dietitian-approved weekly options featuring premium ingredients such as broccolini, leeks, truffle butter, and asparagus. You can't go wrong with this. And like I said, never frozen, and season well. Want to budget this month up by cutting back on takeout? Get Factor instead. Not only is Factor cheaper than takeout, but meals are ready and faster than restaurant delivery in just 2 minutes. All right. So listen, go check out factormeals.com/DIYS50 and use the code DIYS50 to get 50% off your first box. That code is DIYS50 at factormeals.com/DIYS50 to get 50% off your first box.
The craziest thing is about Tim's story is that it started off saying we give you dishes that are crazier and crazier. So if we had, what was it? Did they totally give you 4 or 5 in total?
I want to say it was like ants, the butt ball soup, balut, and it ended with the larva. I can't remember if there was anything else in between that. So it was at least 4.
So they brought out butt ball soup second. Which means there were like 2 or 3 slots after that. After butt ball soup. And I think that's when I would have realized where I was at in terms of like experimental food, because
I would have bit off more than I could chew, no pun intended.
I would not have.
That's just like, man, listen, some stories I can be a part of, some stories I just need to tell for other people. And that's one of those ones where I can just on your behalf. Let me tell y'all what my homie Tim did.
Yeah, I mean,
I was right there.
It's not something I would repeat. But I'm glad I did it. I think. Hey, it's all for the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to make a good show, man.
We live to entertain others, even sometimes to our own fault. I've been guilty of that a number of times. I've definitely seen some things through that I shouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? But in that moment, I was like, this is going to probably be a great story.
Great clip.
And for the most part, they always have, you know?
And I tell you what, I know you love the 7-Eleven glizzies, right? But I've been scared of them ever since I was waiting for the bus for school one time. And it wasn't even a 7-Eleven glizzy. It was one of them little
AM PM.
Yeah.
Taquitos that they have. It was like a cheesy eating situation that was out there. Oh, shit. Okay. I was like, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to grab this real quick before I hop on the bus. And that messed me up more than any foreign animal bug has ever messed me up. All right.
7-Eleven
rules to this though, Tim. It's rules to this, bro. Like you got to know when it comes to gas station cuisine. Okay, you have to gauge it on like shelf life. With hot dogs, you got 1 to 4 hours before you need to leave that alone. If you're getting a pizza, you got to get a fresh pizza. So that way it's not been sitting out there for God knows how long. Get a fresh pizza from 7-Eleven, then you go with it. Okay. When it comes to their wings and stuff like that, you have to just ask them, like, hey, I'll give you this $5 if you tell me the truth. How long these wings been out here? Okay.
Bribe them?
Yeah, it's an etiquette to it. Like it's a science to it. It's just like it's a secret menu. You just got to know the person. Plus, I'm a regular at my 7-Eleven. I come in, he already grabbed the stuff I need from behind the counter that I don't have access to because I go there that often. You know what I mean?
Could put that extra money into getting a more gourmet glizzy, though.
Here's the thing, though, Pat. Like I told you this before, 7-Eleven hot dogs keep me humble. If I wasn't eating 7-Eleven hot, I'd be walking around calling everybody bitch. Okay, I would let the fame get to me, bro.
That's the only thing keeping you from calling everybody bitch.
Yeah, I'm standing outside the 7-Eleven eating that glizzy. Somebody sees me like, yo, you Tahir? Damn, you really be eating this, huh? And I'd be like, humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a man of the people. I'm still approachable. Without
I'm not even mad.
I would be crazy.
I still, as bougie as I feel my taste buds have become over the years, I will still get down on like a Costco hot dog all day.
Yep.
$1.50, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
I will never turn my back on it.
It's a foot long, bro. That's a foot long hot dog. Come on, bro.
Y'all are eating massage rollers for rats. Them rats be just laying on them. You know how they be rotating? So, have you ever seen a rat like in those things, just kind of like going around to the taquitos?
That's why I don't believe you. That's why I don't believe rats don't be still that long. So that's why I don't believe you. I don't mind it at all. All right. I like 7-Eleven hot dog. I don't care what you're talking about. But And let me tell you something. I've been eyeing bologna because I've been like lately. I'm like, and I really want a fried bologna sandwich, but I can't bring
Man, a
myself to go
fried
get it.
bologna sandwich, bro. You know what it is too? Like
Spicy mustard.
I I would just get down just some mayo. You guys F with mayonnaise or no?
I do.
Yes, yes,
Okay, because I know there's always a debate. You know what I'm saying?
man. We
And
killing that
like,
narrative. Black people love mayonnaise. Okay, I don't know why. First of all, we're using it in potato salad. Every barbecue got a little potato
Right.
salad. What you think that creaminess is, man? Stop with
I
the
never thought of that.
bullshit. I want to make a bougie bologna sandwich. Fry that bologna up. I wanted on some artesian bread. I get some good ass like Miracle Whip with like a little aioli, garlic aioli too. Oh baby, yellow mustard. I don't need the spice. A little yellow mustard, and then I'm gonna do some what is it? I forget the name of the cheese that I really like. The brand, not the type, but it's like a really good sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, now we fucking.
Hey, that kind of
Ooh.
sounds fire though.
or on a croissant.
I don't know. There's something about the white bread with that old lunch meat that makes it like stick to the roof of your mouth and the mustard.
See, it sticks to the roof of your mouth if you don't have condiments on it, because it's nothing to like keep that bread on there in the roof of your mouth, and poverty just hugs that bread. But if you got a little mayo on there, now I ain't even think about it on a croissant before, Tim. Like if you fry up 3 pieces of bologna, right? Fry them up real good, cut that croissant, put a little mayo on there, slice your cheese, put that on there, and then roll the bologna up. You put those 3 pieces of bologna next to each other like this on that croissant, fold that over and take a bite. Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
That's got to be like what God feels like when we do something right as like a civilization. He be like, it just warmed my heart.
Hey, you should do that. You should do that before white people do it, because you know there's gonna be like some crazy TikTok video that's like, we just invented the bologna sandwich, and it's gonna go in. It's gonna start being in restaurants and stuff.
Bologna croissant.
Bologna, the Bologna croissant. You know what I did one night? People on IG were looking at me crazy because I put it on my story, but I was just hungry. I wasn't even high because I don't smoke like that. But we had just ordered. We had some Pizza Hut, the garlic bread, and or the breadsticks, right? And I also had these little like these like thinner glizzies in the fridge. So I was looking at them and I was like, yo. So I plunged the hole into my breadstick and then stuck the glizzy in there, and then dipped the whole thing into the marinara sauce. Man, it was crazy. But people were looking at me like, nah, son, the marinara sauce. I'm like, you never throw hot dogs in your spaghetti, bro?
Bro, I've seen the videos of people get the big pickles, right? The regular big, uncut, and they would hollow it out and they would stick the hot dog in there, right? Because I like pickles on my hot dog, so I ain't gonna hold you. I would do that, but before I eat it, batter it, deep fry it. Now it's like a corn pickle dog.
Wait.
They got that at.
You said you corn dog the dog and then you glizzy it?
Yeah, so they get a pickle, they hollow it out, right? Then they stick a hot dog in it, and people are eating it like that. I'm saying I would do that, put it in the batter, the corn dog batter.
Oh, and the pickle?
Yeah, and the pickle. So it goes batter, pickle, glizzy. Deep fry it, bring it out, so it's like a pickled corn dog.
Bro, they literally have that at Downtown Disney. I saved the reel because I was like, I gotta try this shit. Someone sent it to me, and I was like, yo, I gotta go.
It's in a pickle and then corn dogged?
A hot dog in a pickle, corn dog. Yeah.
Well, your idea, you can get it
totally
now.
Unorthodox. I'm biting that bitch like corn on the cob. I'm right. That's too big to go like regular first. I gotta bite that from the side. Straight unhinged behavior, baby.
Well, how was it?
I didn't go yet.
You haven't got yet? Okay.
Oh, I thought you said you recorded it.
No. I'm saying I saw the reel and then I saved it so I could go do it. Pero I haven't done it yet. But y'all got me at 9-10 in the morning craving corn dogs and
right.
Yes, sir. Well,
Fried
you're
bologna
welcome.
sandwiches.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to get right, man. I'm trying to not have this. I'm trying to not get a dad bod. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult out here in these streets.
Either get the surgery or accept it. Okay, those are two options, bro.
Give
I've
it
accepted
2-3
it. I just
years.
got to get the surgery because I'm not gonna not want seconds. Okay, if I try something good, I'm gonna want some seconds of that shit. Even if I ain't eating it right there, I'm taking it with me. I want seconds, baby. So I'm just gonna have to get the surgery.
Well, if you think about it, look at all of the BBL advancements in the last 5 to 10 years, right? If you think about it, like maybe it's like a ladies first type of situation where that's getting perfected. And then once the booty's perfected, then it's our turn. Because they already started. They already started like the ab stuff and
That's
I
all I
think
want.
4 or 5 years, we might have to just get an update and then we might lose, everything.
Hey, the
I
ab sculpting surgeries look all right.
They're looking
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I want lap band on my stomach and then ab sculpting. That's it. I don't want anything super invasive. I just cut that stomach in half, put a little rubber band around that bad boy, and then sculpt me up, baby. I go in where where I want my abs at. I'm gonna go in with black Sharpie on my stomach and be like, this is what I want. Okay.
Sit
Make
on
this
here.
happen. I
I
want my
just
abs to go bigger at the bottom, then get like smaller like this. That's how I want my abs right here. I've already decided.
Oh, like a
Everybody
comic
does
book
it the other way.
superhero?
It's like boom, boom, boom. Now I want my shit to go. Yeah.
I've just been starving myself. Because I know I don't have time for the gym. So I'm like, let me just not eat.
Hey, fasting is really good for you, though.
I mean, yeah. I feel like there's a proper way to do it, but I mean, realistically though, I'm like, I know I don't have time to be in the gym, so I just really try to cut my portions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's difficult because I love food, but it's like, oh man, it's like it's hard to find the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
I had a homie one time. I ran into him after a couple years. I hadn't seen him. And I'm like, bro, you look great. What you been doing? You lost a lot of weight. He's like, man, I've been depressed.
that'll do it. That'll do it. I had some of my best workout sessions when I was down in funk like that. I ain't gonna even hold you. Let me tell y'all what. Let me tell y'all what this asshole Tim did to me one time. I forgot about this. I should have told this story like 2 minutes ago. Tim hit me like, yo, Tahir, what you got going on Friday? I'm like, oh, I'm on the road. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Kev. We in this city, blah, blah, blah. He's like, damn, bro. I had this 7-Eleven gig for you. They wanted somebody to do the hot dog scene. They give it, I had $30,000 to throw your way. And I'm like, what? I hit Kev immediately, right? Like, yo, I don't think I'll be able to make it. I hit Tim back. I was like, yo, I'm trying to work things out, see if I can get somebody to replace me. He was like, oh, no, I was just joking. Why would you joke about hot dog? Fuck the money. Why would you joke about
I did that?
having Tim? Let me tell y'all what. I was so distraught. I had to go to BetterHelp, okay? This episode is sponsored in part by BetterHelp, okay? BetterHelp, man, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I appreciate it. It is one of the best forms of therapy that you can get, okay? When we're talking about options, it gets no better than BetterHelp. I have been with traditional therapists before, and in 8 months, I went through 3 therapists, and it took that long because after the first and second session, it would take like a month and a half for me to find someone else, and it just was not ideal for me, okay? But I knew I needed to talk to someone. Therapy can give you tools to find more balance in your life. So I knew what I needed to do. It just was very difficult to do. But when I got with BetterHelp, it was so easy, okay? It was so much easier to switch therapists. They let you switch therapists as many times as you need and no additional cost to you. It was very easy to sign up. All I had to do was go online at betterhelp.com, fill out their survey, and then they matched me with a therapist in under 48 hours, okay? I absolutely love BetterHelp. I can do it from anywhere. I can do it from my phone. I can video chat. Uh, it just makes it super easy to fit my life, and I really get to talk out the things that I need to talk out. I get to address the things I need to address. I get to do it with somebody that is completely unbiased. So I absolutely love it, and I'm encouraging everyone. Like, we've been working with BetterHelp for a very long time now, and we're very excited about them because I feel like we're really helping people that have been thinking about it or kind of just teetering on the line, or if they should do it, get a way to try therapy, because we always hook you guys up with 10% off your first month, and nothing has changed. Again, it's entirely online, designed to be convenient, is flexible, suited to your schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So if it sounds like something you may want to do, if you've been thinking about it, if you've been teetering on the line, go ahead and do it today. All right, visit betterhelp.com/DIYS to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/DIYS to get 10% off your first month.
Yes, sir. Shout out to
Maybe
Better.
I was trying to get you back for that time that you hit me and you had called the wrong Tim. I forgot what exactly happened, bro.
I think it was Tim Shropshire, and I was trying to get him booked for
That's fun.
one of the,
That's hilariously close. Last.
yeah. Let me tell you, bro, I got 3 or 4 Tims on my phone, and this just happened the other day too. I sent the wrong Tim. I sent this Tim, and I was trying to send it to another Tim about this peep show. I was like, "Yo, here's the details for the peep show. Make sure you bring some ones. It's for Father's Day. It's gonna be crazy." You know what I'm saying? And then I was talking to the other Tim. I was like, "Where's the link and stuff that I just sent him?" And I went and looked. I sent it to this Tim, and I was like, "Tim, I apologize, man. I know you're a respectful man. I would have never sent you that filth and invited you to it."
And I was like, whoa. Send me the filth, bro. Let me decide if I want to engage or not. All right. I was like, let me peep my options first.
Getting accidental peep show news is hilarious.
It was a
first
good
of all,
time too.
First of all,
It was
what this is.
No, you got the right Tim.
He said he was gonna tell his wife he was going to film with us, and he was pulling up at the peep show.
I was like, look, man, let me find a reason to get out the house, and I might just pull up. Let me just find some work.
At 8:00 at night, you're like, yeah, we finna go film something. Well, why do you have $1,000 in ones?
ADD is shooting this try to do banking late at night thing. I don't know, babe.
Making singles late at night.
It was a good time, man. It was a good time. But yeah, I got to start typing in people's last names because I've made that mistake a couple of times.
It happens. I always, when Father's Day rolls around now and like these other random holidays, I get a lot, now I get the random people I ain't talked to in months or years hitting me with the Happy Father's Day like I would during holidays and whatnot. So now, I got to hit them with the, hey, thank you so much. Who is this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I appreciate that. Who the fuck is this?
What's the best way to say, I don't know who I'm talking to? Because I always felt like who is this is kind of like who's this? I changed my number, like aggressive almost. Like you guys just hit him with the who's this?
I do. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not sidestepping no more. I just come right out. Yeah, who was this?
Yeah, me too. Because I think it's funny. Like, also, I feel like, bro, we don't talk like that. Like, okay, oh, thank you. Yeah, man. Love. Okay, no, I do this. I go, thank you so much. One question, though. And they go, what's up, man? I'm like, who is this? And it makes me
doubling down on it.
You have to, man. Because I ain't no use of beating around the bush. You don't know. They ain't talked to me in a while. Like, if I don't have your number saved, then that means you either got my number for somebody else or you switch numbers. And if you switch numbers and I don't have your new number saved, that means you forgot to give it to me. That ain't no my fault. That ain't me. right? So if you got my number for somebody else, that means you weren't supposed to have it. Because only people that give my number out always ask me first. They always ask.
You
All of my
guys,
friends know that.
let me ask you this. Do you enjoy the without warning FaceTime call?
I got like 3 people in my life that do that consistently, and I let them do that.
Yes.
Sydney Costello would do that anytime.
Do you answer?
I do. If it's Sydney, Duran, and there's one more person that does that, but anybody else, absolutely not.
Are they just like FaceTimers? Like they FaceTime everybody? Like that's how they call people?
Oh, yeah, that's how they call people.
Yeah, I'm the same. There's really only 3 people that was like wifey. All my close homies, they know. Can y'all hear me? Everything went away.
It's choppy again.
Can you hear me? Am I here?
You got your back now. You got your back now.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, cool. All my close homies, they know I don't be FaceTiming like that. Darren Brand is the first person who I would call like a friend who is always FaceTiming, no warning. So I'll be like, I'll pick up his because I know that's just what he does. I feel like it's a big East Coast thing. East Coast dudes just be FaceTiming out the blue. And
they FaceTime people they beef with. It's crazy. It's a whole different culture. I feel you.
But you know what? I appreciate it because, like, bro, we waited for this technology. We saw movies where you would be able to see people while you're talking to them. This is what we asked for as a society, as a civilization, and now we have it, and we are annoyed when people use it.
Bro, I'm a ew. Are you calling me, guy? And now you want to put your face in it too? Come on.
No way. There's even like a part of me that's offended by FaceTimes because it's like I'm just so openly like hate talking on the phone, and that's like phone times 20 to me.
Yeah.
But nothing compares to somebody else who chose to FaceTime and then they put you on it. They're like, hey, what's up? And they kind of like they do the thing where you're just like, hey, and they just keep it there. They just like that's the worst. I'm just like,
don't FaceTime me with your baby, so let me see the baby. The baby don't know what's going on. I can't relate to him.
Like you can't strike up a combo.
Yeah, we putting titties in our mouths for 2 different reasons. I can't relate to this baby. Okay,
well maybe you can. That was an icebreaker right there.
Oh yeah, like you like titties too, little man.
Let's talk about them.
And here's the thing too. I tell you what, 90% of the time I get FaceTime, like I'm pooping for whatever reason. People always, they just know when I'm pooping and will always hit me with the FaceTime. And I'm like, man, I can't. I might just teach them a lesson and just answer. You feel me? Like, this is what you get.
With the downward angle?
With the downward angle. Yeah, look at my Manscaped pubes.
I be pooping. I be big pooping. I got a heater in my bathroom because I don't even use my ensuite. I let her have that whole bathroom. I use the guest bathroom up here, and I got a little heater right there. And I swear, if I turn the heater on, bitch, I'm in there for about an hour. Easy.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, Tahir, you already answered my question. Pat, are you a sit down, take your time, or are you a get in, get out?
Absolutely. I was just about to ask you guys because like I enjoy toilet time to the point where like it makes no sense. Like I live alone, but like I'll just take my phone, my little like handheld game, and sometimes I know I'm not about to take a shit, but I'll sit down and I'll be there for like 30 minutes.
But then it'll come.
I don't know what it. I don't know what it is
for me. I don't know why it feels enclosed and safe and alone enough to where I could do whatever, have a little piece of quiet, a little piece of mind, whatever. But I'm not far away from the world. But I absolutely love my quiet time on the toilet, man.
I'm so glad to hear that. I thought that was like a weird thing because it's
like, bro, look, I answer emails, I read my morning news, and the thing about me though is like, see, because I got into a discussion with David So about this on our podcast because he was confused by this. He was like, wait, you're there for how long? He's like, I'm in and out. I'm like, bro, first of all,
that's unnatural.
It's not natural, man.
That's not natural.
First of all, he's probably pushing and squeezing and straining to get it out like that. Me, I feel like you got to sit, you got to relax, you got to let your body just kind of ease into it. Yeah. And sometimes, you know, you think you're done and you wipe and get up, but you got another wave that's like waiting.
Yeah. You wait for the next time you have to go to the bathroom.
Well, bruh, by the time I'm sitting there, it's like, it's been too many times where I get up, I'm like, nah, I'm done. I clean up, and then I'm like, shit, I still got shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you just let it marinate.
You're moving too fast.
Yeah. Maybe, bro. I like to bask and chill, you know?
Okay, here's a question. Have you guys ever sat down, text, did all the, you know, went on social media, played a game, whatever you do, and then you realize that you didn't even go to the bathroom? Like it was like, I didn't even really, like you might have peed, but you're like, oh, damn, I never shit. And then you just go about your day.
I'm always pooping, bro.
I'll start a new one. I'll start a new one real quick. It would be I'll be done, like Tim said, already wiped clean. I used the bidet, used the wipes, and finished with the tissue paper. I'm done. And start playing or reading something, and then my leg will fall asleep. So when I'm ready to get up, I can't, and then I forget and stay there longer, poop again, and then do the whole situation all over. Get ready to get up, my leg sleep again. It's like, fuck, I'm stuck.
So, wait, you lose mobility until you shit again?
I'll sit there for too long. You know, my elbows are on your thighs, and then your leg will fall asleep. So you think you're done, you ready to get up, but I can't because my legs don't work. I got wobbly legs. I ain't got my land legs about me.
My legs will fall asleep more times than not nowadays. Like my legs will always fall asleep, and I get, and it doesn't hit me until right after I get up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be standing at the sink, like, man. And my first thought is always, if someone knew my poop routine, they could rob me right now easily because I'm not chasing anybody right now, butt naked. Because I also poop naked most of the time. And like my legs don't work, so it would be all bad.
Yeah,
I've never pooped naked.
I get that. Well, listen, man, I actually got to head out to my therapy session right now because it started at 10 o'clock. Hippie said half her pussy fell asleep one time. Okay.
Wait. Half?
I've heard of that.
No,
that's a wild last thought.
Just had one lip, just one lip.
I had a homegirl in high school that said her left lip fell asleep in class.
That's a thing?
I never knew that was a thing. Okay, Tim, you got anything you want to tell the people to look out for, and also let them know where they can catch you at?
I mean, man, just go to youtube.com/Timothy for, like, I got 2 podcasts. One, No Chaser. One is Dudes Behind the Foods. I'm working on new music that will eventually come out. And follow me on Instagram. That's it.
There it is. Well, listen, brother, it's always a pleasure having you on the show. We were supposed to be in studio, but you and Pat got the cootie. So we look forward to getting another day to actually get you in the studio, man. As always, I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
We'll see you on the next episode of Damn Internet, You're Scary. Peace, guys.
Later, guys.